Hello! So this video, instead of doing a song, I wanted to talk about vibrations and things that you can and cannot do to help raise your vibrations. So the first thing is meditation. There are different forms of meditation. There's quieting the mind, being in the now, altering your state of consciousness, or visualization. There are many other different forms of meditation, but I find those ones are most effective for me. One good visualization that I learned from the Federation of Light is to envision the earth and envision a crystal in the core of the earth, and then have that crystal shoot love and light and energy up through the earth, through your root chakra, your solar plex, your sacral, into your heart, where you yourself have a crystal too in your core, and then back up through your throat, third eye, crown, and back out into the earth again. It's a very simple yet effective visualization, I find. It just makes you feel really good, like you're being filled with love and energy, and then you're shooting it out for everybody else to capture. It's really good. Another way to higher vibrations is to eat healthy food. There's different food groups or food types that are good for your chakras. I'll just mention them briefly. For your root chakra, it's good to eat roots and protein foods. For your sacral chakra, it's good to eat sweet fruits and acidic fruits. For your solar plex, it's good to have granola and grains. For your heart chakra, it's good to feed it leafy vegetables and air vegetables. For your throat chakra, it likes liquids and tree fruits. For your third eye chakra, dark fruits and liquids as well. And for your crown, it's good to feed it nothing, just incense is good, lots of water is good, or even detoxing, which if you don't know what detoxing is, it's you go a day or two or however comfortable you are. In some religions, they will go up to a week or two in detox. You want to drink lots of water during detoxing. It just cleanses your system, clears everything out, all the toxins and stuff. So yeah, those foods will help open and nourish your chakras for you. The next thing is exercise, and I mean that as a part of nature. You want to go out and be with nature as much as you can, absorbing the sun, breathing in the fresh air. I recommend that you walk barefoot if possible, so that you connect to the earth more. It's good for your root chakra. I know it can be difficult if you're living in the city because there is shards of glass sometimes everywhere, and litter and random syringes and just things that you don't want to be stepping on, which is a shame that people don't take better care of our earth. But I guess they think that just because the grass is already covered up by cement, it gives them the okay to litter, but it doesn't. You should never litter, whether it's on the grass or on the ground, on the cement. So yeah, get out to the park, bring your dog, or just go by yourself or with a friend, and enjoy the outdoors. You can even get in touch with your childhood while you're out there, and if you're with friends, and play some games that you haven't in a while, like Red Rover or Red Ass or whatever you used to play as a kid. My favorite game actually was when everyone in your class got that. There's a huge parachute, and you kind of just like lifted it up, and you would go underneath it, or you could sit in the middle and like popcorn it. Good times for sure. On a side note, you should also be drinking lots of water while you're outdoors and indoors as well. Water is one of the best ways to raise your vibrations. I don't know if you're familiar. I think his name is Dr. Emotu. He was doing a study on water, and he had a Buddhist monk bless certain things of water, and then they looked at it under a microscope, and the blessed water had took form and crystallized into like a beautiful snowflake pattern almost, which they called it the chi of love, I'm pretty sure. And the regular water just looked completely different. Kind of looked like bacterial. It was weird, but it was very moving to see how powerful water is, and how you can change the vibration of it. And if you fill yourself up with water, you can change. That helps to change your vibrations too. Another way you can raise your vibrations is being creative. Whether it's music or art or poetry or whatever you do to be creative, do it lots. My personal outlet is music and poetry, but art is just as good. I think it'd be very nice if, when walking in the subway or just around town, instead of having plain old brick walls, everything was just murals and beautiful graffiti art. That would make the world a much more positive, colorful place. It would definitely raise everyone's vibrations. The last thing I'm going to touch on is love. Love, laughter, smiling, anything like that helps to raise your vibrations, especially when you spread it on to others, because not only are you raising your vibrations, but you're raising other people's vibrations, which they in turn will help raise their vibrations again even more. So, that's definitely a good thing to do. Some things you should steer clear of that can lower your vibrations are radiation, things like using the TV, your cell phone, or the microwave. They all produce high amounts of radiation, which aren't good because they will obscure your brain waves and just seriously damage and lower your vibrations. So try to use those things as less as possible. Use the oven, or read a book instead of watching TV. There's many different things that you can do. Get outside, like I said. Another thing that lowers your vibrations is artificial light. So if you're hanging out indoors, try to hang out in the areas of your house that have lots of windows and are lit up naturally, so that you don't have to use as much, be under as much artificial light. It also will help you save on your energy bills too, so that's always a plus. Or just get outside, like I said, I can't stress enough, get outside. Another thing is junk foods and meats. Try to lessen your intake of both of those. It was very hard for me to do personally, because I came from a family where every meal had meat in it. But try to make a conscious effort. And junk foods, I know that junk foods are hard too because they're so delicious, but you're basically just ingesting chemicals. You wouldn't drink your pool water filled with chlorine, so don't eat junk food. I know it doesn't taste the same as chlorine, but it's just an illusion. Chocolate here and there is not too bad for you. Chocolate actually can have beneficial purposes, especially dark chocolate. So chocolate is not as bad, but artificial flavorings and stuff like that is not good. Another thing that lowers your vibrations is prescription and recreational drugs, especially alcohol and cigarettes. Guys, alcohol and cigarettes is the #1 killer in the world. It beats out suicides, it beats out car accident, beats out everything. In my opinion, it's just a form of depopulation that we have them. And you're not benefiting anything really from drinking or smoking except making you more stupid, dumbing you down, and killing you faster, which is not really worth it if you ask me. Prescription drugs too, try to lower your intake of them. Talk to your doctor first, of course. Also, try to explore self-healing methods or maybe visiting a healer, because I feel that we all have the ability to heal ourselves without the assistance of prescription drugs or recreational drugs. Another thing that lowers your vibrations is being rude. When you hear somebody talked bad about you, or is saying negative things directed at you, don't let it affect you. When you let it affect you, you're letting them take even more energy from you than they already have. You're focusing all your energy onto getting them back, or what you're going to say to them. So just keep calm and carry on. Stay cool and collective, because that's what's really going to get to them. The only reason why they do these things is to get under your skin. So just don't let it happen, and in turn you'll get under theirs. But yeah, just don't gossip or be stupid. It's really pointless, and you're just creating bad vibes for everyone. So yeah, that's basically the main points I think that I touched on, or main ways to raise and lower your vibrations. I feel it's very important to be thinking about this and incorporating these things into your daily routine, because Gaia is raising her vibrations. If you're not familiar with the term Gaia, I'm referring to our Mother Earth. She's raising her vibrations right now, and we need to raise our vibrations with her, because we are one with her. And if you're not one with her, you should work on becoming one with her. Best way to do that is by learning to love yourself and learning to know yourself. Because until you can do that, you won't be able to do it to other people or to the earth. So yes, that's basically what I wanted to say. Keep the good vibes coming, guys. Don't let things get to you. Keep on keeping on. Love and light to everyone.